What does the upcoming week have in store for you? Let's check it out together. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe, leave comments, like this video, and if you're interested, you can get a reading from me from my website. You can find the link in the description. What we do here is we use the Gipsy cards and the tarot to give us some guidance for the upcoming week. So I'm gonna shuffle the cards a little bit, the Gipsy cards, and this first card is going to tell us about the theme of the week. This is a general reading for all of us, myself included. So it's not going to be as accurate or as personal, but hopefully it's going to be able to give you some new ideas or help you raise some questions. All right. So we have Veszteség. This is loss in English, Verlust in German, Perte, I believe in French, Gubitak, Perdita, loss. This is a universal human experience. We lose things every day. Each and every day you lose something, even if you're not aware of it, either in a metaphorical sense or on the cellular level. Things are always fluctuating. Things come and go. And no matter how long you're or how hard you're trying to hold on to something, eventually it's going to go. So how do we deal with losses? And what does it mean, this idea of loss for us for the upcoming week? Let's see. First off, I would like to, I actually would like to draw two cards. Let's see what area of life this loss is presenting itself. And let's see what to do, how to deal with this. Okay. So first, what area of life is affected? And here we have the Knight of Swords. So immediately we are in the intellectual, analytical space. This does not indicate loss of anything material necessarily. We're moving more in abstract territory with the Knight of Swords. And how to deal with it? The Ace of Swords. Okay. So we have two swords cards, both of which are connected with the element of air. And the Knight of Swords, to me, is indicating that this is the loss of a battle in the intellectual space. So something that you've been convinced of, whether that be some kind of conclusion that you've come to, an opinion that you've been standing behind and fighting for. This combination of cards is indicating that you're losing the battle, that it's turning out that you've been wrong. Now that's not a very pleasant feeling. We actually really hate that feeling when something we believe to be true turns out to be false. Why do we hate it so much? Is the first question that arises. Well, obviously, because to a certain degree, our identities, our sense of self is tied into what to think, or what we think, rather, what we believe to be true, what sort of moral codes or ideas we live by. And when some of those things turn out to be flaky, unreliable, or even false, then that's a destabilizing experience. A mark of greatness is how ready you are to abandon ideas, theories, opinions that simply don't live up to the challenge, where they fall apart at some point. Are you ready to recognize that? Are you ready to surrender and give up on those ideas? Or are you going to keep pushing, even if you know it's wrong already, but you're trying to save face and stand by it nevertheless? The latter option is very destructive. So the Ace of Swords is saying that yes, when you lose a favorite idea, a favorite intellectual toy, even, we can put it this way, something that you put a lot of faith in, something that you enjoyed. When you lose it, it is a loss, of course, and it feels humiliating. However, the guidance is to remain in the same space, the air element space, and recognize that this idea is just one of the many, many manifestations of the mind, which is this endless, boundless, unlimited source of intellectual debris and true gems. So it's a mixture. There's some garbage in there, and then there's greatness. They come from the same place. Now, the Ace of Swords is telling you that where those ideas came from, or that idea came from, that source is untouchable. It's undestroyable. So just because you've lost one representative doesn't mean that you've lost your connection. And by decluttering your mental space and giving up an idea that no longer works, you're inviting a new one. So this is intellectual dexterity, flexibility of thinking, the ability to roll with the punches and to make space for something unexpected and something new in an intellectual sense. Even scientists get caught up in this highly subjective, highly ego-induced game of fighting for theories that are obviously flawed. It's just that they get so attached to them that they don't see it anymore. Don't fall into that same mistake. Be different. Be reckless. Be unattached. Sever your ties with defunct ideas and allow for new thoughts to be born. So I hope that you enjoy this reading. Thank you for subscribing, for liking this video, for leaving comments, and for supporting my channel by booking a reading. on my website. It really helps support and maintain the channel. Thank you all. See you next week. Bye bye.